I've got coffee here, pumpkin in the back ready to carve, and today I'm going to be talking about strategy, business strategy, what it actually is, what it might look like in your business, and why it's important for you to have a strategy in place so that you can get the results that you want in your business. And I see this so often, businesses that have a really big vision, a really big goal, and there's no real clear strategy in there that's going to take them on a journey that is going to achieve that goal for them. So that's what I want to break down for you today and make really clear. So a strategy on its most basic terms is a way to get yourself from A to B. So you're at position A and the thing that you want is at position B, and your strategy is how you're going to get from A to B with what you have at the moment. So everybody will recognise the analogy that when we go on our business, we go on a journey. So I've drawn a road here. This is you here, the business owner, and this is your end destination. This is the vision. This is the vision you're holding, the lifestyle you're trying to create, the business you're trying to create. This is you serving the people that you want to serve. This is your vision. And we achieve the vision by offering people a product or a service. So here's all the people and here's the money that's coming into you for the product that you're offering. This business owner might decide to walk, and it might take them a while, but they're going to walk, and that's how they're going to get from A to B. They might book a flight and fly across this long road and get from A to B. They might hire a private helicopter. They might get a train. There might be a train track running here that's going to take them to the same destination. But in this case, we've went with a car. We're going to get in the car and we're going to drive to our destination, to our end goal. That is a strategy. The strategy is the way you choose to do something. So it's choosing to take the car, to take the train, to book the flight, to put your running shoes on and run from destination A to B. And that's what you're doing in your business when you start looking at the very basics of what a business strategy is. You're looking at a product that you've created, and you're looking at how you get people to buy that product, how you go on this journey of having an idea and a vision and taking it to the final destination where you've got people buying and you've got money coming in, you're creating the business you want and you're creating the lifestyle you want. So there's an element of planning that needs to go on along with your strategy, because if for example this end goal here was a shop and we were getting in our car, we chose to go and get that thing we want from the shop in our car, there'd be some level of planning in order to get in the car. We'd need to make sure we had fuel in the car. We'd need to make sure we had money to buy the fuel for the car. We might need to check the weather and see what the weather's like outside. Do I need a raincoat to get me, safely and dry from the house to the car and from the car to the shop at the other end? Do I have money in my purse? Do I need a shopping list so that I know what exactly I'm buying at this shop once I get there? So we need to have a plan, and it's the same for your business. You pick a business strategy and then you create a plan. So you pick a way that is going to get you your end goal. So I want to show you what that might look like so that you can actually really feel what a strategy might look like in your business. So that comes in the planning stage. So your first thing you need to do is create the product. We need to have that destination B created, and this is where I see so many people fall down. I see people who are so busy working on content for their social media, they're messing about with landing pages, they are updating their website, they're going to networking, and when they come to me for business coaching, the first thing I'll ask them is, what are you selling to people? What is your product? What is your offering? And I hear a really mixed review. Some people are very crystal clear, and some people know exactly what they're selling, but there's also a huge number of people who have a really mixed idea. They might do multiple things. They might say, well, I'm going to offer read-ins, and I'm going to offer healing sessions, and I'm going to offer distance Reiki, and I'm going to offer a package for someone. it makes it very, very, unclear then how you can put in a business strategy if you don't just have destination B, but you have destination B, C, D, E, F, G, and you have all these other services mixed in. So you need to be really clear and create the product first. So if you want to, create a high-end program that somebody can book, and the way you want to work with people is they book a series of 6 sessions with you, then create that. The creating stage of creating that would be getting clear in your mind, what are you going to offer in each of those 6 sessions? What is your price going to be if someone signs up for those 6 sessions? Get a landing page on your website that has all that there, that has a buy now button, a sign up now button. Make sure there's a link to your payments. Again, these are sort of basics when the product is not fully created and we rush ahead and try and tell people about it or market it, and we don't have a final product. It's very difficult to put in that clear strategy of how we're going to get from A to B. So you want to keep things as simple as possible. So the first might be create your package, and you want to create that, and you want to create the landing page to go with it. You want to be clear what you're offering. The second stage of your strategy would be to put it in front of people. Now this is where I see so many people getting stuck by shiny object syndrome. So you need to pick one way initially of getting that in front of people. So in your business, in an online business, that might be, I am going to put myself in front of people, and I'm going to show you why that's important rather than your product in a minute, by creating a Facebook page, or by creating a YouTube channel, or by creating an Instagram. Instead, what I see is people getting shiny object syndrome, and they want to have it all. They want a Facebook page, they want a group, they want to be on Pinterest, they want to be in LinkedIn, they want to be on Instagram, they want to be on YouTube, they want to be on all of these platforms at the one time. And the problem with that is we never reach a point where we're actually becoming a master of one. And we get ourselves so busy trying to maintain all these platforms, we get stuck at this point of putting people in front, putting ourselves and our products in front of people. And in turn, people then, they don't buy because we've not taken them on a journey themselves, which I'm going to explain. Then we need to build relationships with people. So once we've got ourselves and our services in front of people, by picking one way of doing that, we need to build a relationship with the people that are then watching, the people that become our audience. So that might be your next stage. It might be building a group where you can go live and you can get feedback. It might be inviting those people onto a Zoom call so that they can watch a webinar on what you do. It might be that you decide you're going to, ask the people watching to sign up for your mailing list, and you're going to concentrate your energy on building, good content in your mailing list that builds that relationship with people. It might be that you're going to create an in-person event and you're going to go and meet people in real life. You're going to physically shake their hands. You're going to welcome them into the room with you. And that's how you're going to build a relationship with the people that have started to watch whatever content you're putting out on one particular channel. And then once you've got the relationship, that's where you offer people to buy your service. So that's where you have a clear, if you've liked, if you came along to an event today and you've liked what I've chatted about and you've liked the talk and you've enjoyed meeting me and you're interested in my service, here's the website, here's my website and the exact page you need on my website so that you can sign up and start working with me. So I'm going to just go back to the customer now, because that's you, that's a strategy for you. So it's getting really clear on how you're going to get from A to B, and then planning your steps in logical order that are going to take you there. So the next journey is the journey you need to take your clients on, because they're also on a journey, the same as you're on a journey to reach your vision. Your clients, this lovely little stick man here, is on a journey to learn more about you before they're ready to buy your product. So this is where I see again, and I've made the mistake myself thousands of times, so this is not said with any judgment. I have made this mistake so many times. We try and show people the minute they come to us, hey, here's my service I'm offering, I've got this great product and I've got a car here already and I can take you in it. If you just, pay me some money, I'll take you in my car and I'll take you straight to my product. These people don't know you. It's crazy to try and sell to these people who have just found you. This is them just seeing you at the very beginning of that journey, the very beginning stages that we looked at in your strategy and the planning. This is them just meeting you for the first time. So this might be where they come to your Facebook page or they come to your Instagram page. Whatever way you have decided in your strategy is the way you want to put your services in front of people. That's where they first meet you, and too often we try and get them in our car and to the final destination by driving them straight to it. Give me your money, here's where you sign up, here's the link to buy now, if you liked watching this, come and click. They don't know you at this stage. So if we were taking this journey ourselves, we have to ask, do we like that? Do we like when we've maybe seen one nice post on Facebook from a business page and we think, oh, I really like that. They seem to think like me, or that was really helpful, or that made sense to me. I'm going to go and like their page and see what other content they put out. And if all the other content is you trying to get them in the car to drive them to your destination, to your end product, they're going to run a mile. So they don't want to be sold to on that first stage of your strategy. And this is where a sales funnel starts to come in. And I'm going to explain what that is and again, what that might look like in your business. So we have to take these people on a journey when they meet us, and we do that by continually providing good content that's of value to those people on the platform we've chosen. So if you've chosen in your strategy that you're going to put your service, your completed product that you've already made, you have all your landing pages done for it, you have your buy now buttons, you have everything in place, and you are ready to deliver that service, we have to provide more than one piece of content. We have to just provide value. We have to go on that channel and build that channel, give them content after content after content for free. So that might be live videos talking about what you do. It might be nice posts that explain. It might be them getting to know you a bit more because they want to know you. You're the person that's going to take them on this journey and deliver the service at the end. So you might want to put on photographs of yourself. You might want to share behind the scenes of what a day in your business looks like, how you feel after, delivering that service to another client. You might want to share a little bit about your life story. You want to get people to know you because you want them to get in your car and come on this journey with you. And the journey involves stages. Pit stops. It involves getting to know someone. If you think about this in that literal sense, if we were to meet someone and we were to constantly see them at events, a networking event, and the first day we meet them, we don't have a clue who they are. They introduce themselves, we shake hands, we maybe exchange, business cards, and that's fine. If they offered a lift home at the end of the night, we'd probably think, well, no, because I don't actually know you. You've just told me a very brief part of who you are and what you do, so I don't really want to get in your car with you. So we have to build that. It might be that we might need to go to that networking event for 3 months, and we might need to meet those people in that room. Before, the weather turns bad and it's a rainy day and someone that doesn't have a car needs a lift, and you say, I can give you a lift home, I can drive you home, I've got a car here, you know me now, we've been chatting for the last 3 months, we've met lots of times, you know all about me, you know all about what I do, you know everything, that this is going to be a safe journey that I'm going to take you on. They're going to get in the car and they're going to be happy to do that, and you're going to have strengthened your relationship a bit further with them. So that's what we need to do on our Facebook pages, or your Instagram, or through your YouTube content, or through your Pinterest posts. You need to let people get to know you, and you do that by delivering content. What I want to mention here is I hear so many people saying that they don't want to do a live, or they don't want to start a YouTube channel because they don't know how to edit videos, or they don't know how you know, to create a post on Pinterest or whatever. This all goes back to your planning stage. So in your planning stage, you know, there's going to be learning stages. So when you're creating that product at first, you might need to learn how to update your website. That might involve going on to Google and finding out how to update your particular website, whether it's on WordPress or GoDaddy or Squarespace. So you might need to learn new skills in order to create that. And the same happens here. And while you're doing these, while you're learning these skills, so that you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge to follow each stage of your strategy, you are going to grow as you go on that journey. The same as we grow when we go on any journey. So this is about making sure you're doing it in a logical order, and we're not trying to skip past the parts that are difficult. So we're not going to say, well, I know I need to put myself in front of people and build relationships, but that means I'm going to have to do some live videos, or that means I'm going to have to share photographs of myself, or that means I want to put, you know, a really nice video out there with subtitles and a nice introduction, and I don't know how to do that. Go and learn at each step. We're in a digital age where anything we want to learn is at our fingertips through the touch of a button. To give you a really clear example of this, I'm learning how to edit my videos. I've never edited videos before. So I planned that stage because it's part of me creating my product. The product that I'm working on at the moment creates videos, and I want to make them as best I can. So I'm having to learn how to edit videos, and I've done that by doing my research, picking a video editing program that was compatible with the particular computer I use, that came highly recommended, but I didn't have a clue how to use it. So I've had to sit and go on YouTube and follow YouTube tutorials of how to add music to videos on this particular program, how to add subtitles on this particular program, how to merge clips together on this particular program. And at every stage, there's been a video there. You know, the one I'm using, because I've got a gaming PC, is being used by YouTubers who are, you know, kind of young, they're American. So my life at the moment is learning this stage and implementing this so that I can really create the product that I want and I can put it out in the way that I want. Is listening to all these American young guys. You know, I switch it on a YouTube what I'm looking for, and I get them going, hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do this on your DaVinci Resolve program. And you know, it's new, it's funny, but I'm growing, I'm learning as I'm doing it. So I'm having to push myself out my comfort zone to follow a clear strategy. And the minute I get bored with that and I start skipping stages, you know, because it becomes difficult, because I need to learn something or I need to push myself out of my comfort zone, we start messing about with the things that we know how to do, and we go back to our old habits, and we move away from that strategy that we've clearly set out how we are going to get from A to B, and how we're going to take our clients from A to B so that they buy from us. So lastly, I just want to look at a sales funnel and explain exactly what that is, because I've been asking a lot of people that I've come into contact with in these past few weeks, do they know what a sales funnel is, and do they have one in their business? And I've had a really mixed response, which is okay. So I just want to clarify what a sales funnel is and what it might physically look like in your business. So a sales funnel is where we take new people that meet us and we filter them down through a process until they're ready to buy with us. Now, the reason we do this, if we go back to the journey, you know, you might have warmed up your clients and you might have got yourself in front of them, you might have been creating value and content, but your product comes at a price. It comes with perhaps a time commitment that people will need to give up an hour of their time or 6 hours over their time for a package on 6 consecutive weeks. They might not have either the money or the time, or they might just not want your product. They might love you and love your car, but they don't want to go to that final destination. So they're going to stick around at the beginning of this journey and they're going to enjoy the view right where they are. They're not interested in that last product. So we have to identify from all of these people, if we do multiple stick people here, We have to identify and help those who really want this product, and we have to show them a clear path to getting it, and we have to only take those people with us. So your sales funnel will be connected to your strategy. So you will have at the top ways of getting people. Now I'm going to use Facebook page as an example because most of you that are on here have a Facebook page, so this is going to make sense to the majority of people watching either live or on replay. So this is, we've created the product. That always has to be our first step, create the product. This strategy and this funnel now comes into play when we're ready to put it in front of people and we're ready to tell the world what we're offering and share our services and share ourselves and become visible. We have to get in front of people, and that creates a funnel. So if we were getting in front of people through a Facebook page, we need to put content on that page. So we need to start filling that page up with good content, relevant content to your business. And we can do it in two ways. You can do it organically by creating the original content yourself, creating posts, sharing pictures, making videos, doing lives, and in the hope that people share that content and your page grows, in the hope that people tag their friends or people get engaged. And when people get engaged with your Facebook, what it does is it alerts their friends that they have commented, liked or shared, and suddenly your content on your page gets seen in the news friends of someone who likes your page. So just to be clear, if I like some content that I've seen on a Facebook page and you're a friend of mine on Facebook, but you don't like the same page as me, Facebook will say, hey, you know, Linda and Sally are friends. Linda likes that page and she's commented on that. I know Linda and Sally are friends because they talk through Messenger, they connect, they like each other's posts. So Facebook algorithm will take a punt and say, the chances are Linda's friend is also going to like this, the friend that she speaks to a lot. So it will show whatever page I've viewed, whether it's a live video I've watched, whether it's a post that I've liked, whether it's a photograph of somebody out their walk and I've commented on how lovely the scenery is. Facebook will show that to Sally, and Sally then is likely to go and like that page because she's seeing content that might be relevant to her too. So that's how you grow your page organically. Or at the very bottom line, we can also increase our chances of getting it seen by more people by networking with others, by, you know, getting other page owners to share our content so that our content's going out to their audience. There's lots of different ways, but the essential here is that organically we need to put some work in. It takes time and it takes effort to grow a page on Facebook or on Instagram or a Pinterest or a YouTube channel. None of it happens overnight. You're not going to have a ready-made audience overnight. The quicker way to do it is through Facebook ads. So you might be sitting at the moment and thinking, well, I need to get this in front of more people and I don't really want to spend the next 6 months to a year growing my page. I want this to go in front of people now. So you might only have 100 people on your Facebook, but you can create ads that are going to put your content in front of people who like the subject. So, you know, Facebook ads a whole different ball game, but there's lots of ways. If, for example, you are offering a coaching service for business people, just as an example, you can create an ad and have that targeted to go out to business owners, people that are, you know, searching up business tips, people that are a part of business groups. That is who that content's going to fall in front of, and they won't know you. These are all cold people. And when we talk about cold people, these are just people that don't know us. It's back to that, you know, trying to get people in your car that don't know you. These are cold people. They don't know us. So the first part of your funnel needs to be, you know, creating valuable content that helps people get to know you. So how can they get to know you more? And that's really what you should be using your page for. Getting to know you and your products more. So getting to know you, the service provider, the business owner, the person that's going to actually give them this service when they book with you, or more about your service. So if, for example, you're offering an aromatherapy massage and that's your product that you're offering, you want people to know you because you're the one going to be giving the massage, so they want to know who, if they book, they're going to be receiving that from. But they also might want to know a bit more about aromatherapy. And I'm going to have to stop. The Amazon guy is at the door. I'm going to keep this running. I'm literally going to leave you with an empty seat right now till I go and get this, because it's Blake's Halloween costume for his Halloween disco. Give me 2 minutes, people. Sorry everyone, Amazon always makes these deliveries at the most inconvenient times. So back to where we were. We're looking at what content you put on your page. So this should be valuable content that people can get to know and like you. Then you might want to invite those that really are engaging. You might want to create a Facebook group. So on your page, people can only put a like, a comment or a share. In the group, they can talk more with you. So, I was using the example of an aromatherapy massage as the product when I get interrupted there. You could be talking about different aromatherapy oils and the benefits of each, and giving people more knowledge so that they're building an interest in what it is you're offering. And these cold people that come to your page and think, oh, I don't really know who she is, but I'm going to go and have a look at the page, I like that post. If they start to see, oh goodness, I didn't realise I was, using aromatherapy in my shampoos that I buy, in the hand wash that I buy, in the face cream that I buy. Maybe they're buying products that have a certain essential oil in them, and we can start to say, oh, actually, that's interesting. I do use that, and I would like to find out more about that, and I would like to share, some of my insights or ask more questions. You create a Facebook group, and that's where you put that content in. That's where you allow people to share. So for example, in this business group, this is an open forum. People can post themselves. Nobody else can post on my page, but in a group, the members of this group are welcome to post. They can ask questions, they can ask for feedback, they can share their day, they can call out for help to say they're struggling, or they can say, I've just got my first client and I'm really happy, I just wanted to celebrate with everyone. They can get support, and we can build a community where we can get to know our clients further. From that, you might want to put in your next stage of the funnel. The next stage might be to invite members of your group onto a Zoom call with you, so that they can actually take this up a level. You can take your relationship up a level. So instead of just being able to comment, on your live videos, they can actually come on a Zoom call and they can speak to you, and you can see them, and you can have, a real two-way conversation. Then you want to look at your offering. But again, you don't want to just offer it straight up. So you might want to create a sample of what you're offering. And the sample might be offered to the people that go on this Zoom call. And this doesn't need to be a Zoom call, this could be anything. This part here, if you go back to your strategy and how you're going to deliver that and take people from A to B, your strategy here might be, I'm going to invite people that are in my group to join my mailing list, and I'm going to provide them really good content. I'm going to send out an email once a week that has the best roundup of all my good content. It might have an extra training video, it might have some exclusive content that's only for these people, but it allows you to nurture and build relationships with those people. Then you might want to send out a free sample. So if your product is, let's take for example, booking a series of 6 Reiki sessions to help them with healing, you might want to offer a free sample here. So in here, you might want to do a little series of videos. It might be 2 videos. It might be a video on what Reiki is and a chance to experience distance Reiki. So it could be, sign up here and we're going to show you, we're going to take you through at 9 p.m. on Friday night a distance healing, and you're going to be part of it, and I want you to experience what that's like. And then you go back to them and ask them, how did they get on with that? Did they enjoy it? Did they notice a difference? Did they feel uplifted? Did they feel any healing? Did they feel a release of emotions? Talk to them about how they felt about this sample that you're offering. And when you've got feedback from that and they've said, yeah, I really loved it, or, it wasn't for me actually, don't sell to those people. But if they come back from that sample and say, that was really great, that was really useful, that was excellent, I really enjoyed that, then put your offer. That's where you put your offer in front of them. So I'm going to do a big cross in there. That's where you sell. And the mistake I'm seeing, and I have done over and over and over again myself, is that we try and sell to these people here. These people that don't have a clue who we are. They don't have a clue what our service is. They do not want to get in our car with us. We are selling to the wrong people, and that's why we're not getting results.